Greetings to all. I hope you are practicing those chapters we have done, and polynomials and real numbers already finished. Revise it again and again. And today we are going to start with pair of linear equations in two variables. Now, first of all, this is just an introduction chapter only. We'll see what are pair of equations, what is the relationship, and how to solve an equation. Generally, we'll do. Then we'll start doing questions later onwards. So, what is an equation? An equation is an algebraic expression with an equal sign. If there is an equal sign, it is called equation. And depending on the degree of the equation, it can be linear equation, quadratic equation, or cubic equation. If the degree is 1, it is linear, degree 2, quadratic, degree 3, cubic, and it will go on like that. Then again, linear equation it can be in 1 variable, 2 variable, 3 variable, etc. So for example, 2x plus 3. 2x plus 3 is a linear equation in 1 variable. Linear equation in 1 variable. Then x plus y is equal to 5 is a linear equation in 2 variable. Now if we write x plus y plus z is equal to 7, it is a linear equation in 3 variable, and it will go on. So this is a linear equation in 2 variable. Now see, if we try to find out solution of this equation, there are infinite solutions. See, if x is 0, y can be 5. If x is 1, y can be 4. If x is 2, y can be 3. Then if x is 100, y can be minus 95, and go on. So there are infinite solutions. So we cannot use a linear equation in 2 variables for solving a word problem. We will be looking for an answer, and there are infinite answers, so we won't get the correct answer. That is why we are taking a pair of linear equations together. So 2 equations together, say condition is, suppose the condition here in this case, it is written x plus y is equal to x plus y is equal to 5. Say the sum of 2 numbers is equal to 5. It is given. Now when the sum of 2 numbers is 5, I told you there are many possible answers. It can be 0, 5, 2, 4, 2, 3, 3, 2, and so on. But if there is one more condition, like and their difference is 1, say x minus y is equal to 1. So 2 conditions are given. Sum of 2 numbers is 5 and their difference is 1. Then in that case, if the question is correct, there will be only one answer. Then here in this case, the answer is 3 plus 2 is 5 and 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. So the numbers are 3 and 2. So like this, if that is why we are learning a pair of equations together. One linear equation in 2 variable has infinite solutions, but a pair of equations may have one solution, infinite solution, or no solution. But if the given conditions are correct, like in this case, if the conditions are correct, exactly you will get one answer. That is why we are learning pair of equations together. Now, another thing is, in class 9, you have learned that we can draw the graph of a linear equation in 2 variable, and it is always a straight line. We can represent the point, we can find few solutions and draw the graph, and the graph will be always a straight line. Now, when we draw a graph of a pair of equations, that means we are drawing 2 lines on a Cartesian plane. So there are 3 possibilities. When we draw 2 lines in a plane, suppose on this board, if I am drawing a pair of lines, then there are, see, it can be one line like this, second line like this. They may be intersecting at one point. Second one possible is they may be parallel to one another, they may not be intersecting, parallel to each other. And third possibility is one may be over the other. the second one is also over this one, then coincident we say. So if we draw two lines in a plane, there are three possibilities. They may intersect at a point, they may be parallel, they are coincident. So three cases. Now in the case of graph of a pair of linear equations also there are these possibilities are there, because both the equations represent a line. So there are two lines in the Cartesian plane, and the possibilities are they may intersect, they may be parallel, or they are coincident. Now if they intersect at a point, then we'll say they have a unique solution, one solution. And if they are parallel to each other, then we say there is no solution. And if they are coincident, they have infinite solutions we say. Why infinite solutions? Because when we draw a line, when we draw the graph of a linear equation in two variable, each point on it is a solution. Then in that case, in this case, before both the line is the same, so each point on this line is a solution. But in this case, only this, each point on this line is a solution, and again each point on this line is a solution, but common is only one. So this is a only solution. So when we draw, I'll tell you once again, when we draw the graph of a pair of linear equations, there are three possibilities. They may intersect, then we say they have unique solution. They may be parallel, then we say they do not have any solution. And if they are coincident, then we say they have infinite solutions. Then now there is a relationship between the coefficients and number of solutions and the graphical representation of a pair of linear equations in two variables. Now the standard form of a pair of linear equations is a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. This is a pair of linear equations in two variables. Now standard form of a pair of linear equations in two variables is this one. Now the coefficients are a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2, etc. Now if we are finding, first step is you have to find out a1 upon a2, b1 upon b2, c1 upon c2. This will find out and will compare, and depending on the comparison, whatever, whether they are equal or not equal, we can say the graph is intersecting, parallel or coincident. First of all, if a1 upon a2 not equal to b1 upon b2. Now in this case, we don't need to find out c1 upon c2. We don't need to compare with c1 upon c2, whether they are equal or whether not equal. In all the cases, only you have to see a1 upon a2 whether equal to b1 upon b2. If they are not equal, then they have unique solution and intersecting graph. If a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2, then the pair of equations have a unique solution and the graphs will be intersecting. Now second case, if a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2. Now all are equal. Actually both the equations will be same. That will be clear when we take examples. So in this case, the coincident the graphs will be coincident and infinite solutions will be there, or I'll write in the correct order. Here I have written, so infinite solutions and coincident. This is the second case. If A1 upon A2 equal to B1 upon B2 is equal to C1 upon C2, then infinite solutions will be there and the graphs will be coincident. And the third case, if A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 not equal to C1 upon C2. In this case, there will be no solution and the graph will be parallel to each other. So this property is very important. This relationship you have to learn. First of all, the standard for my pair of linear equations is a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. Then find out a1 upon a2, b1 upon b2 and c1 upon c2. Compare. If a1 upon a2 not equal to b1 upon b2, then they have unique solutions and the graphs will be intersecting. If a1 upon a2 equal to b1 upon b2 equal to c1 upon c2, then infinite solutions and coincident. Then third case, if a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 not equal to c1 upon c2, then no solution and the graphs will be parallel to each other. Now let us take a case. Let us take one or two examples and see. Say for example, 2x plus 3y is equal to 5 and 3x plus 2y is equal to 7. In this case, now we will find out a1 upon a2, 2 upon 3 and b1 upon b2, 3 upon 2 not equal. So in this case, the graph will be intersecting and there will be unique solution. Only one solution will be there. So I have written intersecting in short only. So the graphs of these two equations will be intersecting and there will be unique solution. Now second case, 2x plus 3y is equal to 4. I am going to multiply throughout by 2. 4x plus 6y is equal to 8. Now find out 2 upon 4, 1 upon 2, 1 upon 2, 1 upon 2, all are equal because the same equation is throughout it is multiplied by 2. So the ratio will be 1 upon 2 in each case and the graph will be coincident and infinite solution will be there. Infinite solution will be there. Now last case, if say 2x plus 3y is equal to 5 and 2x plus 3y is equal to 4. Now this is 1 is equal to 1 not equal to 5 upon 4. So a1 upon a2 equal to b1 upon b2 not equal to c1 upon c2. Then in this case the graph will be parallel and there will be no solution. So if a1 upon a2 not equal to b1 upon b2, graphs will be intersecting, unique solution. If a1 upon a2 equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2, graph will be coincident, one line will be over the other and there will be infinite solutions. And last one, if a1 upon a2 equal to b1 upon b2 not equal to c1 upon c2, in that case graph will be parallel and there will be no solution. So this property you have to remember. Whenever you are asked to solve a question, you can check whether there is a solution or not and then you can start solving. Now we can solve a pair of linear equations in 4 different methods. We can use 4 different methods for solving a pair of linear equations. First one is by graphical method that we have seen. We'll draw the graph. Wherever the graph is intersecting, you'll find the coordinates of that point. That is the solution of the equation, if there is a solution. Then second one is by elimination method. Third one by substitution method, and fourth one by cross multiplication method. So we'll discuss one simple question using all four methods. Let us take the same case. Say x plus y is equal to 5 and x minus y is equal to 1. We'll solve this one by using all the four methods. So first one, we have to draw the graph of these two. So we have to find out solutions, at least two solutions, because if 2 points, if we are able to plot and there is only one line passing through two given points, so you will get the correct graph. But if you can find out 3 solutions, it is always better, because you can have a check of your answer also. If all the 3 lines are collinear, if they lie on a straight line, your calculation is correct. And if they are just like points here, 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 then you can say, you can check your answer once again, because there is mistake in the calculation. So it is better find 3 solutions, but at least 2 solutions you have to find out. Then draw the graph. In this case, I am going to find out only two solutions, because due to lack of time, otherwise it will be too long. So, and here, since the equations are very simple, I am going to write the solutions also directly. Say x, y, may not be visible, so I'll write it little more bigger. Say x and y. Suppose x is 1, then y is 4, and if x is 2, y is 3. I am talking about the first equation. 1 plus 4 is 5 and 2 plus 3 is also 5. So these are the 2 solutions. I am taking only 2 solutions. Now for the second equation, x, y, then suppose the first one is, difference should be 1, say 4 and 3 and 3 and 2, because 4 minus 3 is 1 and 3 minus 2 is also 1. So we have got two solutions, and we will draw the graph. See, we'll draw y-axis, then x-axis, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. Then minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, etc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. Then minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, etc. And here it is 0. Now I am going to draw the graph of this one, x 1 and y 4, say here. Then 2, 3, 2, 3, say here. So the first graph is going like this. Then second one, 4, 3, 4, 3, somewhere here. And again 3, 2, 3, 2, somewhere here. It will be on this one only. So draw the graph. Now, wherever the graphs are intersecting, from there you will find the coordinates of that point by drawing perpendicular to x-axis and perpendicular to y-axis. So we'll draw this one, we are reaching at 3, and we'll draw to x-axis, we'll reach there at 2. So the solution is 3, 2, means x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 2 is the solution of the equation. Means if we put 3, 2 in the place of x and y in both the equations, you will get LHS is equal to RHS. So like this we can solve a pair of linear equation in 2 variable by using graphical method. So first find at least 2 solutions. If you can find 3, good. Then draw the graph. If the graphs are intersecting, find the coordinates of that point of intersection, that will be the answer. If the graphs are coincident, right, there are infinite solutions. If the graphs are parallel, right, there is no solution. So this is the first method. Now we'll go to the second method. Second one is elimination method. Eliminate one of the variable, means remove one of the variable, and then you will get the solution. Say same question, x plus y is equal to 5 and x minus y is equal to 1. Now in this case say you have to eliminate. For that, what you have to do is, this elimination can be done by addition or by subtraction, now depending on the question. Now you can, first of all you have to make coefficient of any one of the variable the same, either x or y, you have to make same. Now here already x coefficients are same, so you don't need to multiply. Otherwise, suppose here it is 2 and here it is 3, you have to make the coefficient of x both 6, because LCM of 2 and 3 is 6. Otherwise directly you can do. So this is a simple question. So coefficients are given directly. Now here, simple one only, directly they are same only. So here it is 1, here also it is 1. So if we subtract first equation number 1 minus equation number 2, x will get cancelled and you will get 2y is equal to 6 and you will get value for y. Now second case is, suppose one is positive and one is negative. You can eliminate one of the variable by adding also. If first make their coefficient same and add, then they will get cancelled and one variable will be left, and you can, it is a linear equation, you can solve it. So I'm going to use that only. So equation number 1 plus equation number 2, because coefficient of y are same, but one is negative, one is positive. So if we add, y will get cancelled, plus y minus y 0. So 1 plus 2, x plus x, 2x, this is cancelled, is equal to 6. X is equal to 6 upon 2, x is equal to 3. So we get x is equal to 3. Now put in any one of the equation. You can put in this equation or in this equation. X plus y is equal to 5. 3 plus y is equal to 5. Y is equal to 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. So the solution is again 3, 2. So like this we can solve. So this is elimination method. Now what is elimination method? Make the coefficient of one of the variable by same by finding LCM, then add or subtract according to the sign. If both are same sign, subtract, one variable will get cancelled. If one is positive and one is negative, add, one variable will get cancelled and you will get a linear equation, solve it. Whatever value you get, substitute again in any one of the equation, you will get the second value. So this is elimination method. Now third one is substitution method. Now in this case, we will substitute any one of the equation in the other. So for example, I am going to write, I am going to substitute this equation number 2 in equation number 1. So for that I am rewriting this equation number 2. X minus y is equal to 1. X is equal to 1 plus y. I am keeping it as 3 and I am going to substitute 3 in 1. So that means in the place of x, write 1 plus y. So what are we getting? 1 plus y is equal to 5. See, in the place of this 1 plus y, 1 plus 2y is equal to 5. 2y is equal to 5 minus 1. 2y is equal to 4. Y is equal to 4 upon 2 is equal to 2. So we get y is equal to 2. Now if you put 2 in place of this one, again you will get x is equal to 3. So again the solution is 3, 2. See once again, in this case what we will do? Question is solve x plus y is equal to 5 and x minus y is equal to 1 by substitution method. So write any one of the equation in x is equal to something or y is equal to something. Say for example, first one we can write x is equal to 5 minus y. Then in the place of this x, write 5 minus y. Then also you will get the same answer. Otherwise this equation x is equal to 1 plus y. Now substitute in equation number 1 in place of x 1 plus y. And so I wrote x minus y is equal to 1, x is equal to 1 plus y. Substitute equation number 3, this equation in this one. So in the place of x 1 plus y is equal to 5. 1 plus 2y is equal to 5. 2y is equal to 5 minus 1. 2y is equal to 4. Y is equal to 4 upon 2, which is equal to 2. Or the solution is again. Now second one I did not calculate, same in x plus y is equal to 5. If we put here 2, What 2 plus what is 5? 3. So the solution is again 3, 2. Now third one. Now third one, I'll tell you first how to do it. Say a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. First write the equations in standard form. Then next one. In this case, it is better to write in standard form because slight difference is there if it is not in standard form. That I'll tell you when we do. Now first, next thing is you have to start writing the coefficients of y first, then numerical coefficient, then coefficient of x, again coefficient of y again. So we'll write b1, b2, c1, c2, a1, a2, again b1, b2. We'll write coefficients of y, then numerical coefficient, then coefficient of x, again coefficient of y. We'll start with y coefficient and end with y coefficient. Go in order. This. Then here we'll write x, here we'll write 1, here we'll write 1. Now there is a slight difference if the equation, suppose c1 and c2 are after the equal sign. Then in place of 1 you will write minus 1. If c1, suppose the equation is written in the form a1x plus b1y is equal to c1 and a2x plus b2y is equal to c2, then in place of 1 you will write minus 1. But here already in standard form, it is better write in standard form than write here 1 only. Then you have to do cross multiplication, x upon, not like always this first minus this one. So b1 c2 minus b2 c1 is equal to, first one is now y upon c1 a2 minus c2 a1. c1 a2 minus c2 a1 is equal to 1 upon this one a1 b2 minus a2 b1. Now we get like this, since this a1 a2 b1 b2 all are numbers, we'll get x upon something, y upon something, 1 upon something. Compare this and this, you will get value for x, and if you compare this one and this one, you will get value for y. So it will be clear when we do questions. See, I'll solve the same question by using cross multiplication. Okay, x plus y is equal to 5 and x minus y is equal to 1. I am writing x plus y minus 5 is equal to 0, x minus y minus 1 is equal to 0. Now if you are writing like this, only difference is in the place of 1 you have to write minus 1. Now b1 b2 1 minus 1, then minus 5 minus 1, then 1 1, then again 1 minus 1. See, 1 minus 1 minus 5 minus 1 1 1 1 minus 1. Now here we'll write x, here we'll write 1, here we'll write 1. Now cross multiply, x upon 1 into minus 1 minus 1 and minus 1 into minus 5 5. So this we get is equal to y upon minus 5 into 1 minus 5 minus 1 into 1. If you want, you can write directly plus 1 or minus 1 is equal to, now 1 upon this minus 1 minus 1. So we get this one. I'll write once again, x upon minus 6 is equal to y upon minus 5 plus 1, that is minus 4 is equal to 1 upon minus 2. Now so like this we get. Now we'll compare x, this first one and third one, then you will get value for x. See, x upon minus 6 is equal to 1 upon minus 2. X is equal to minus 6 upon minus 2 is equal to 3. So again we got value for x 3. Now I am going to compare these two. So y upon minus 4 is equal to 1 upon minus 2. Y is equal to minus 4 upon minus 2 is equal to 2. So the solution is again 3, 2. So first you have to write B1, B2, C1, C2, A1, A2, B1, B2. First between first two x, between second and third y, between third and fourth 1. Then do cross multiplication. Compare the first one and third one. You will get value for x. Compare the second and third one. You will get value for y. That's all. Then since this question was too simple, I am going to take another little more different question, so that and we'll try to solve it by all four methods. I'll take one more. Okay, say 3x plus 4y is equal to 7 and 4x minus y is equal to 3. I am taking these two equations. 3x plus 4y is equal to 7 and 4x minus y is equal to 3. So first, by graphical method, we have to find at least two solutions and draw the graph, and then we have to find the solution. So first equation is 3x plus 4y is equal to 7. I am going to rewrite this equation as 3x is equal to 7 minus 4y, and again x is equal to 7 minus 4y upon 3. Now you have to find two solutions, say x, y. Now here in this case, suppose I am putting y1. Trial and error method you can use, or you can do a mental calculation and find out in which case you will get correct answer. Means you will get answer without fraction. If you put any value, you will get correct answer only. But if it is integers, then it is easy to plot the points on the graph sheet. So when y is equal to 1, 7 minus 4 upon 3, 3 upon 3, I am writing directly 1. Now I am going to take y is equal to minus 2. See, this is 7 minus 4 into minus 2 upon 3. 7 plus 8 upon 3. So 15 upon 3 is equal to 5. So when it is minus 2, it is 5. So these two solutions I am going to use. See, once again, you can rewrite, or you can, in this form itself, you can substitute values. These things you have learned last year in class 9. How to draw the graph of a linear equation in two variable you have learned. I'm just telling you once again. So you put values and you get at least two solutions. Now I'm going to get solution for the second equation. That will be more easy because there y coefficient of y is minus 1 only. So I will rewrite this equation. It is easy. Say 4x minus y is equal to 3. I'm going to take y to the other side and bring 3 this side. Say 4x minus 3 is equal to y. Now it is easy. You substitute any value for x, you will get value for y. Say x, y. I am putting x is equal to 1. Then 4 minus 3, 1. I am putting x is equal to 1. I am getting y also 1. Because 4 into 1, 4 minus 3, 1. Now suppose I am putting x is equal to 2. So 4 into 2 minus 3 is equal to y. 8 minus 3 is equal to y, or 5 is equal to y. So we will get 5. So two solutions for the second equation also. I am not repeating it because how to find solution of a pair of solution of a linear equation in two variable you have learned earlier. So find at least two solutions. Now I am going to draw the graph. say 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, etc. Then minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, etc. Now we'll draw the graph. First one, 1, 1, and it is here. Then 5 minus 2. Here also 5 on x-axis and minus 2 on y-axis. So here it is. We'll draw the graph. The graph is going like this. Second one, 1, 1, again same point. Then 5, 2. Somewhere it is. One point is same, 1, 1. So second one is 2, 5. 2 on x-axis and 5 on y-axis. Here it is coming. Now draw the graph. It's going like this. Wherever let it be. Now from wherever they are intersecting, from there draw to x-axis and y-axis and find the coordinate. Here 1, here also 1. So solution to this equation is 1, 1. So find at least 2 solutions. Draw the graph. If the graphs are intersecting at a point, find the coordinates of that point. That will be the solution to the equation. Now, second one is elimination method. Now, in this case, we'll see 3x plus 4y is equal to 7 and 4x minus y is equal to 3. One of the coefficient you have to make the same, either of x or y. Now here to make it, you have to make it 12, and here already 4, and if you just multiply the second equation by 4, then you will get. Now suppose you are making this one 12 by multiplying first one by 4 and second one by 3, definitely you will get correct answer only. But I am looking for whichever is easy. I am writing this one as 1, this one as 2. So I am going only multiplying the second one by 4. Multiply equation number 2 by 4. So this will become 16x, 4 4s are 16x minus 4y is equal to 4 3s are 12. So I am writing as equation number 3. Now this is plus 4y, this is minus 4y. If we add equation number 1 and equation number 3, then y will get cancelled and you will get a linear equation in x, and we can find the values of x and y. So I am going to add 1 plus 3 gives. Now 4 plus 3, 7x, not 4 plus 3, here equation number 3, 16 plus 3, 19x is equal to, because plus 4 minus 4 is cancelled, and 12 plus 7 again 19. So x is equal to 19 upon 19 is equal to 1. Now put in any one of the equation. Again you will get y also 1 only. See, 3x plus 4y is equal to 7. We got x is equal to 1. 3 into 1 plus 4y is equal to 7. Now 3 I am taking to the other side. 4y is equal to 7 minus 3. 4y is equal to 4. Y is equal to 4 upon 4 is equal to 1. So solution is 1, 1 again by substitution, elimination method. So make one of the coefficients same, add or subtract depending on the sign, remove one of the variable, get one of the variable cancelled, you will get a linear equation, solve, you will get value for one variable, substitute that in any one of the equation, you will get value for the second variable also. Now I am going to third method, that is substitution method. The equations were 3x plus 4y is equal to 7 and 4x minus y is equal to 3. Let it be. Now 3x plus 4y is equal to 7, 4x minus y is equal to 3. Now I am going to write, I am taking this y to the other side, just like finding solution, and I am going to substitute that. So this will become 4x minus 3 is equal to y. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Then substitute 3 in 1. See, I wrote 4x minus y is equal to 3. I have written y is equal to 4x minus 3. I took I to the other side, 3 this side. Otherwise, you take y to the other side, then if you are rewriting 4x is equal to 3 plus y, x is equal to 3 plus y upon 4. You can substitute that in the first equation, then also you will get the same answer. Now I am going to put in the place of y, I am going to write 4x minus 3 in the first equation. So I'll write equation once again, 3x plus 4y is equal to 7. Then in the place of y, I have to write 4x minus 3. 3x plus 4 into bracket, in the place of y, 4x minus 3 is equal to 7. Now open the bracket, 3x plus 4 4s are 16x minus 4 3s are 12 is equal to 7. I'll take 12 to the other side. See, 19x is equal to 7 plus 12. 19x is equal to 19. X is equal to 19 upon 19, which is equal to 1. Now put this x is equal to 1 in any one of the equation, you will get y is equal to 1. So the solution is again 1, 1. So like this we can solve by substitution method. Now fourth one is by cross multiplication. I hope this one is clear. You have to write one equation in terms of one variable in terms of the other, then substitute in the other equation, you will get the answer. We will do more questions later. Now in this case, first we have to write the equations in standard form, that is 3x plus 4y minus 7 is equal to 0, 4x minus y minus 3 is equal to 0. Then we will write coefficient of y, 4 minus 1, minus 7 minus 3, 3, 4, and again 4 minus 1. Here we will write x, here we will write y, here we will write 1. Now do cross multiplication. X upon 4 into minus 3, minus 12, minus 1 into minus 7 plus 7, so 7 is equal to y upon minus 7 into 4, minus 28, minus 3 into 3, minus 9 is equal to 1 upon 3 into minus 1, minus 3, minus 4 4s are 16. So this will become x upon minus 19 is equal to, this will become y upon minus 28 plus 9, that is minus 19 again, is equal to 1 upon minus 19. Now if we compare these two, we are getting directly in the place of x it is 1. So x upon minus 19 is equal to 1 upon minus 19. These two even you can cancel, or you can take minus 19 that side and cancel. So we get x is equal to 1, and similarly when we take minus 19 to the other side, you will get y is equal to 1. So the solution is again 1, 1. So all four methods, same answer you will get. Any one method you can use. Here I would like to, before completing this one, I would like to say, first of all, graphical method, if we'll use graphical method only if you are asked. Suppose the question is solved by graphical method, then only use graphical method. Otherwise graph paper and all will be provided. Suppose the question is using graphical method solved, definitely graph paper will be provided. If it is board exam, board will provide. If it is school exam, school will provide. So, and it will take lot of time. So you will use graphical method only if you are asked to solve by graphical method. Now, if the question is just solve, you can use any one method out of all four. Normally we don't use graphical method, so you will use either elimination method, substitution method, or cross multiplication method. Now after practicing, I'll tell you, after practicing, some may find elimination method easy. Say for example, in my case, I try to solve questions by using elimination method. That is easier for me. Someone else may be substitution method. Somebody maybe find this cross multiplication method easy. So whichever method you feel easy, you can use that method. Now in the case of word problem, they will never ask you use this method and solve. So whichever method comfortable to you, you will use that method only. So this is just an introduction class, because these 3 chapters we have to complete as soon as possible. So now what you can do is, you can write simple questions and you can start practicing. See, on the spot only we wrote questions, so like that you can also say x plus sum of two numbers is 7 and difference is 2. Try to also write the equation, solve it by all 4 methods, practice. And later we will discuss book questions and word problems. Keep practicing. I want everybody to get very good marks. Just because we are not attending classes, you should not be lacking anything, and you should be able to do. So we'll work together, and I'm sure that you'll be able to do well. All the best. Take care.